We like to do those Supercharger shout outs on these Sunday recaps. So I got to give two. First, got to show love, Justin Herbert, my Supercharger. Man, 29 to 38 behind that line. So we had to drop back 38 times and we completed 29. That's an incredible job. Only took one sack today. It was 264 yards, two touchdowns. And then, of course, the big play we talked about. I still can't believe it. If you see that play, if you haven't seen it, go watch that play. Look at the screenshot. The guy is on him, holding him, and Justin shakes him off and is able to escape and find Lad. And then credit to Lad for making a move and getting downfield because the guy probably thought he was just going to be able to push him out of bounds and you know,
Hmm.
keep him at like a 10-yard gain. And Lad turned it upfield. And
My biggest shout out of the day goes to just the front office, man, because honestly, like you look at things that are happening, you look at all the injuries that we're having, you're looking at the way our team was constructed going into the year, and you're like, man, O-line looks tremendous. You look at all the different position groups, and we're like, man, we look really good across the board. Yeah, maybe wanting maybe some additional upgrade to some different position groups, but overall, we looked really solid across the board. This last week, we really shook things up. I mean, talk about that trade, sending Aloy Gilman in the fifth for Dafe Owe
yeah,
in the seventh round, the Rams seventh rounder. But then I also got to give shout outs to the different practice squad additions and players who were elevated because just like you said, look at Naheem Hines setting us up big time on that last kick
yes.
return. If that didn't happen, who knows how much more difficult it would have been for Herbert to march down the field and get us in field goal range.
My other supercharger today, I'm going with Kamani Vidal. He was a practice squad guy to start the year. Only got elevated after these injuries and 18 carries, 124 yards. Really looked good out there finding holes. He also had three receptions. So he was being a factor out there.